Hey guys, Lauren Lomsdale here, and I just wanted to give you a quick little sneak peek into our upcoming course. We are so close to launch, and I am very, very excited. If you have pre-ordered the course, you will have access to the first couple sections, as well as the opportunity to print and download, or download and print our course workbook, which I think is 123 pages now, or have the opportunity to purchase a printed version of that course from our friends over at Four Pillars Printing, who's not only a Marine Corps family, a military family, but is also a client. So be sure to check them out. They do a lot of great things, homeschooling, printing books. If you're a homeschooler, I just love them. But at the beginning of this course, the first section that you will be able to check out when you pre-order is the introduction. This will kind of go over how the course is going to run, what's available to you, including the course workbook. And then we're also going to be talking about my experience, so you know what you're getting into with me, with over 85 videos and 123-page workbook. And then we'll jump right into some branding basics. We'll talk about how to find your color palette for you or for a client, talk about how to find color palettes for specific niches, and how colors don't always speak to the client's favorite colors. They might need to branch out and use colors that are based on what they're trying to sell, whether it's themselves or a service or a product. And then we're also going to talk about how to create a brand board, getting you your hex values, how to create a simple logo in Canva. And then we're going to jump into domain and hosting basics. This will kind of talk about, who do you want to, what do you want to design on? Which platform do you want to design on? In this course, you're going to learn WordPress, Wix, and Squarespace. But in terms of being able to secure hosting, you are going to have to decide if you're doing WordPress, which host you're going to want to host with. Wix and Squarespace are self-proprietary, so you would purchase a hosting plan with them. But for the purpose of this course, you're going to want to get a hosting plan with Wix or with WordPress Engine, SiteGround, or Bluehost are the three that I recommend. For the purpose of this course, I used SiteGround as my host. And then this way you can build a website on WordPress. And then Wix and Squarespace, you can do a free account. Wix, it can be free till you decide to upgrade. You won't be able to do every single thing on a free account. And then Squarespace, I believe they give you a month or 60 days free to use Squarespace before they require you to upgrade to make any changes. So you can go through the course as you wish. But I wouldn't go through starting Wix or Squarespace until you get to that section of the course. But for the introduction, it is really important to go and decide who you want your domain, what you want your domain to be, making sure it's available. And if it's not, pivoting and trying to figure out what you want instead. And then purchasing a hosting plan with SiteGround, WordPress Engine, or Bluehost. It gives you a little bit of time. The pre-order gives you a little bit of time to get those processes in place, get the workbook printed and shipped to you if you want to choose that option. Or, and then just get yourself ready. You'll be able to look through the workbook. You'll be able to see what we're going to talk about. You're going to be able to get, your domain set, your branding set, your hex values are done before you even jump into the big part of the course. So it kind of eases you right in with the pre-order. But I just want to show you the back end of the course so far. I only have a couple of the sections ready to go to show you right now. But we do have, this is what it will look like for you as an enrolled student. Introduction is here. We have a couple of videos that play automatically. We also have this section here, which talks about what you're going to need for the course. So I do give you Divi, which is the theme file. That is good for a year. It will continue to update your website for a year. After that year, the API key that I give you will no longer be valid. Your website will not break. It will still be there. You just won't continue to get the updates unless you yourself purchase Divi and change that API key out, which is all explained. Things you need to complete this course. You did get this in an email previously, but it's just there for you in case you need it again. The Divi license and API key are here as well. And then you also have the course workbook if you want to download and print it. And then we go into domain and hosting. We'll talk about domain and hosting basics. I go over what it means. how to secure your domain and hosting, including if you purchase your domains on something like Google and you want to move it, you want that domain to be pointing to SiteGround, how to do that using name servers, and then custom email address, how to get it and how to connect it on all 3 different platforms. And then we'll do our branding basics, which we're just going to talk about what it means to have a brand, what it means to make sure your brand reflects what you're actually trying to sell, not necessarily who you are as a person, unless you're doing a CV, like a brand for yourself. And kind of go into that. We talk about how to get a hex value from a color palette and then what those hex values mean, how to create a simple logo in Canva, and everything's provided to you. So here in this one, all right, I don't want to talk here double over, but for the brand board, I do give you a template in Canva for you to use to go through. It looks blank like this. And we go through how to create that brand board for yourself or for a client when you get to that point. So that's just the beginning. Like I said, I have over 85 videos, a workbook of 123 pages. It's a lot. And it's a lot of really, really good information. And I try to talk to you not in a boring way. I don't want to bore you. So some of the videos are quite long. I mean, this already is at 6 minutes, which is long. But it's a lot of information. So, you might have to go back or pause or whatever, and that's fine. But I am really excited because I feel that skills like this can continue to grow with you no matter where you PCS to, no matter where you're stationed, no matter really what you do. Websites aren't going anywhere. Email marketing is not going anywhere. These are things that are going to be around until the government figures out how to implant a chip behind our eyes so that everything just like appears in front of us. We're just going to be, we're going to be using websites for the very long foreseeable future. And these are skills that can translate not only into running your own business, but if you want to be a VA for another company like Wise Advised or Squared Away or Instant Teams, or you go to work for another company and you become their web design and developer, and you manage their website, or you manage their email marketing, or you manage their social media. There are so many things that this course can teach you outside of owning your own website design business. So I hope you like it. I'm really excited. Get the pre-order so you can get yourself ready to go when we launch the week after next, full launch, and you're not so overwhelmed, and you have the course book printed, ready to go for you, and you're ready to jump in and dive right into all the hard stuff, the intense stuff. But if you have any questions about anything, feel free to email me at hello@theworkfromhomemilspo.com, or you can send me a DM. If you know me, which some of you do, you can send me a text. Otherwise, I'm just like so thrilled about this. And I've been wanting to do this for a very long time. And I'm really, really excited that it's finally coming to life. So let me know if you have questions, and hopefully I'll see you soon.